but we are back here with our makeup and conversation live. Listen, we try to do Instagram, but Instagram is a little bit in their feelings this morning, so I decided to do it on YouTube, which is fine. We're just gonna keep it pushing forward. Happy Saturday, everyone. So welcome to Makeup and Conversation Live, where we have great conversations while we do our makeup. My name is Stephanie. I'm a self-taught makeup artist with over 5 years of experience. I'm deeply passionate about helping women feel beautiful from the inside out. I love teaching the girlies how to master up their makeup skills and embrace their beauties. So here is all about beauty, learning, and meaningful conversations. Sometimes it's just me, other time I have guests, as you see here. Um, and I always end the conversation with a sparkle of faith-filled words to uplift, inspire, and empower you for the day. So don't be shy. Drop a comments. Ask us questions. We don't bite. You could just ask us. Also, to Ruth, you can ask me questions as well too. But before we dive in, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Glam by Stephanie. Be sure that you also follow me on my Instagram page, Glam by Stephanie, and my beauty page as well, Belle by Stephanie. So before I introduce my beautiful guest, I'm going to show you guys her makeup look that she's going to be doing today. Hold on. Which, very fabulous. This look right here, wowzer. Wow. Okay, so today, I am so excited because we have our special guest joining us. She's a talented makeup artist, the founder of Matea by Ruth, a wife, a mother, and a woman of faith who is passionate about helping others see both inner and outer beauty. Through her artistry and her brand, she's showing that beauty is more than skin deep. It's also about confidence, purpose, and honoring God in everything she does. Please help me welcome the most beautiful Ruth, the heart and the vision behind Matea by Ruth.
That was
Let
so
me hear the audience.
good. Thank
This
you.
look
Girl,
fabulous.
pray for me. That's full glam.
Full
I
glam.
don't know where I'm going after this, but I gotta find something
Listen,
good.
hubby gonna take you someplace today.
Okay. We
I'm
gotta talk.
actually on my way to church. So you doing a little glam. I'm gonna do a little glam today. Just not too much because we
Okay,
are going to the house of the Lord.
got you.
But I always like to do this before I ask any question. I like to start with an icebreaker. So I'm gonna go first. What is something that got you on a chokehold this week? So something that you like been obsessed with. And as you're thinking, I'm also going. Not my wig lopsided. Praise the Lord. Um, as you're thinking, I'm also going to think about something that's kind of been obsessed with. And honestly, there's been a couple things, but this is a no judgment zone.
Okay.
So we end this together. Okay. So I have been on this whole healthy eating journey this year. Pray my strength. It has been a little bit hard, but your girl been trying to do her little 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really a coffee person. I'm more of a green tea type of girl. I don't know if you like coffee,
No.
but coffee has been my thing
Okay.
because I'm a mama too, and it's like I need energy. I am tired.
Listen.
Your girl needs some coffee. I know it's not healthy for you. I'm not a coffee person. I've never been a coffee person until I had my second kid. And honestly, never thought I would be the girly that would drink coffee. But yeah, coffee has been my thing, and also a nice chocolate chip cookie.
Me too.
Woo,
So
that's not good though.
I've been obsessed with like dipping cookies in milk. It's just been the weirdest thing recently.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Also, so you can start your makeup.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
That's
So you've been obsessed with chocolate chip cookies?
what is it? It's the Tate's walnut and chocolate chip. So it's just not like chocolate chip by itself. Mind you, I was never a cookie or a chocolate chip girl before.
When
So
did it shift it for you?
recently, I think I had it like I bought it and then I had it once. I was like, I should dip this in some cookies, and then next thing you know, I'm having it with milk. So
Listen, I'm not gonna front. Ever since having the kids, like my taste bug has kind of changed. I've never been an
yeah,
Oreo type of girl. After I had my first daughter,
I love me.
Oreo me down. And by the grace of God, that went away, and I was just chocolate chip cookie. I'm like, what is going on here?
I'm trying to be healthy too because that postpartum weight is nothing to play with.
It's not a joke. And I don't think nobody really talks about that. But we're gonna get into all the conversation about motherhood. So
Yeah.
I just want people to know who you are. Like, where are you from? Were you born
Um,
in Haiti?
my name is Ruth. No, I was actually born and raised in New Orleans, Louisiana. So I
Mm-hmm.
born and raised
You
in
were born and raised in Louisiana?
yes, New Orleans, Louisiana. During the Katrina time, I was
Oh.
there. So um, there is a Haitian community out there. Like, okay, pawns. I'm using Cali Ray for my primer today. So hopefully she treats me right because I just got her. But I was in New Orleans and I was born and raised there and surrounded by Haitians. So that's kind of like all I knew growing up, but more like the church Haitian side, not really, I didn't know too much about the culture. A lot of people was like, I grew up with Kalimi, I grew up with all this stuff. I grew up with the Shuttersworths.
Come on.
So
I grew up with the First Fans and Kaimi. Praise God.
I, I didn't grow up with any of that stuff. I didn't grow up with Copa. I didn't grow up with none of that. Like I was raised on Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee movies.
I like a good Jackie Chan.
L'école, La Caille. And that was because my dad loved those movies. Like if you wanted to make him happy, play some Bruce Lee or some Monkey Master, something Junkie Master, and stuff like that. So yeah, I moved from there when I finally met my husband, and then from there I went to New York, and then from there I went to Florida. I've actually been a makeup artist for 8+ years now,
Okay.
so that's just been fun and a journey. It just started out with me desiring to express myself in a way that I desired. I didn't really see many other people get too deep into makeup. Um,
Mm.
I would do different hair colors, different styles. So I was always looking to express myself through beauty products and things of that nature.
So, are you a self-taught makeup artist, or did you go to school?
Self-taught. I am self-taught.
So you just like, when did it start for you? Because for me, I could pinpoint when it started for me. I've always been in dance magnet. I don't know if Louisiana has that program. You guys have magnet programs
um,
in your schools,
I wasn't a part of those type of school systems, but I believe they.
but do you know what I'm talking about when I say magnet
I've
programs?
heard of it before, but we can definitely.
It's like a program specifically for the arts. So I've always been a part of the dance magnet program
Okay.
from middle school up until high school. So as a dancer, like you would perform and people would put makeup on me. So I would do this from middle school to high school. And it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't until I went to the 11th grade that I was like, let me see if I could do a little something on my face by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when, listen, back in the day, it was just foundation. Praise God. We didn't do all this. Foundation, a nice bold lip. You couldn't tell me nothing. Okay?
Listen, mine's
You couldn't
was
tell me nothing. So
mine
it
was
started there for me.
yeah.
And then I remember being in class, and there was this girl that always came to, I think it was math class. She always came to class, and she only had like a wing liner. And I was like, how did you do that? And she tried to teach me.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when I started doing like a nice wing liner to school. Mind you, no foundation, no lashes, nothing, just a wing liner. So it started from there. Because
Wow.
I would only wear makeup only to perform. But this was like my first time wearing makeup outside of performances. And then that's when it grew to wing liner, to a red bow lip. And then prom came around. Listen, I was YouTubing everything to do my own makeup for prom. And
Uh-huh.
then after I graduated from high school, that's when I started wearing like makeup almost every other day. And then that's when my passion grew from there. I never thought I would be the girl that would put on makeup. It's so funny. But
Really?
I'm also a self-taught makeup artist as well. So that's how my journey started. So
My
you just fell into just loving putting on makeup, like you
no,
just.
I actually had cousins. They were more um into like what was trending at the time and things of that nature. And makeup started to get really popular with those like bullet sticks from Milani. I remember the baby lips from people used to buy from Walmart that had like the tinted lip balm that people would go crazy for. So
Uh-huh.
I kind of started seeing my cousins doing makeup, and I was like, "Ooh, what that is? Let me try that." So that's kind of like when I was like, "Oh, I kind of like painting or getting into doing my own face." So I started doing my own face probably around, I would say like middle school. I didn't really do nothing too crazy, but once I got into high school, it was beat face, gold eyeshadow, red lips. I don't know. I don't
Where
know.
are we going?
Baby, we was going to school.
Listen.
We was going to school. And
But you mentioned that you just went to school, Lakai, which is church for my people that don't know how to speak Creole,
uh-huh.
and then you just repeated the same cycle over and over again.
Yeah.
So it's given that your parents were conservative.
Yeah, so they were actually very, very, very conservative. They were on the can't talk to boys, can't really go out. All of my friends were from church. So it kinda I lived a very, I could say a very sheltered life in Jesus Christ. Which
So
I'm
how did they accept you like wearing makeup? Like how was that
my
whole transition?
mom would just run after me all of the time. Like, where are you going? What is that? That's ugly. You know the Haitians, they have, hey Hotel, they have their way of being and thinking, and I wouldn't let that stop me. I would still do what I felt like I wanted to do to
How'd
express.
you get the products, girl?
Oh, what did you say?
How'd you get the products?
Walmart. I mean, my dad would kind of like give me an allowance. Like, my dad would give us money to go spend and do things. So
Yeah.
I got
I
it.
think for me, I was raised as well. Like my parents are super, super conservative.
Yeah.
I'm a PK. So my dad was a pastor, had his own church. Is that Caudalie?
No, this is Dalba, the first spray serum. I use this like to help bring like hydration and like radiance to my skin because I have dry skin. So I'm
I
just
have one. Like even with the Pond's moisturizer, this is good for
oh
dry skin as well too. I only have to put a little bit because I don't want to be too much shining for the Lord. I don't mind the shine, Lord, shine on me, but I don't want to be, not giving too much. But
oh.
yeah, my parents, pastor, very very strict. My mom will
Wait, is that
always
a
put on a little
pastor?
food, huh?
Is that was a pastor?
Yeah.
What?
So I was born in Haiti.
Uh huh.
I was born in Haiti, and then we moved to St. Martin. My dad had his own church in St. Martin. Then we came down here.
Hmm.
Then we were under a church, and then my dad started his own church. So my dad has been like a pastor like all his life. Fun fact about me.
Wow.
But my dad loved compa. So that's how I was introduced to compa. Estee Lauder?
Yes.
I've
Oh,
heard wonders about that foundation.
it's full coverage for sure, and I feel like this is when I swatched it the other day. I think this is the only one that like matched
You
me.
did say you giving glam. Let me,
Okay.
let me show them your look again. Hold on.
Oh
Hold
Jesus.
on. Hold on. Hold on.
Are you from New York? Did you live there for a time?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Am I giving a little accent from New York?
It was right quick, right quick.
No, the person that I'm mimicking is Jessie Wu. I don't know if you know Jessie Wu. This
Yeah.
is the look she's doing, guys. So Estee Lauder it is. Okay.
Hulda said this is so girly. I love to see it. LOL. This is crazy. I don't do my makeup in front of other people live.
You don't? Wait. It's like doing your makeup therapeutic for you? Because for me, it is.
It, I think it used to be. I think when I started doing my makeup for other people and audiences, it felt less about me and more about how would this come off to others. So, and like doing content and things like that, I feel like makeup has gotten less fun. So I'm trying to get back to that place where, I'm doing it for me, I'm enjoying it, and yeah, I think when you're doing things, and definitely I don't have as much time as I used to have. Having a
You
two
can say that again. Make that into a shirt.
okay, I don't have as much time as I used to have. So even doing makeup, I feel rushed. When I feel rushed, I'm like, I'd rather not do it at all. So I usually just go places without makeup on because you're not about to
How
stress.
long does it take you to do a nice full glam makeup?
Probably like 45 to an hour. It really depends what I'm
That
doing.
sounds pretty good.
Yeah,
45 to an hour is good.
before I
That's
used to
if
do
you're
the
going
hour.
to like special occasions, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Now, if you're doing something like a quick beat, just to take pictures really quick,
yeah.
or a last minute gig or whatever, I could probably do my makeup in like 20 minutes. But I don't like to be rushed doing my makeup. I like to take my time as well too because I do my best makeup when I'm taking my time.
Okay, yeah, because you have time to look at the details. If you're rushing, by the time you leave your face, you see you didn't blend under here. You see you missing cake spots.
Listen, and as soon as you step out, I always tell the girlies, you want to know if you did your makeup right? Step into the light. Go
Ooh,
outside.
that's why my whole setup is nothing but like I have like this big soft light right in front of me right now.
Me
But I
too.
really prefer the sunlight to be honest, because that'll tell you the truth.
Listen. So you was raised in a super conservative household. You was introduced to makeup. You fell in love with it. You did your little 1-2 in middle school. So when did the journey of you saying, okay, I want to number one start doing people makeup, and then number two start your own beauty line, like taking that leap of faith
That
of
was
starting your own beauty line, and then can you also tell us the meaning behind Mateo by Ruth?
yeah, of course. Okay, let me start from the beginning. What was the first question?
It's okay to say. So you mentioned that you were raised in a super conservative household. You was
Yeah.
introduced to makeup. So when did that transition of you starting to realize this is your passion, this is something that you like to do? So let me start doing other people makeup now.
Uh huh.
Like when did that shift you? Because some people they like to do makeup, but to do it on someone else, no,
Yeah, they're
I'm
not.
not doing. you
Mm-hmm.
know so start taking in clientels, doing bridal makeup with your work is phenomenal, guys. If you're not following her on Instagram, Ruth
Oh,
is
yeah.
favorite. Follow her immediately. Her work is phenomenal. So when did that transition for you to start doing clientele makeup, and then when did you taking that on and say, okay, let me start my own beauty line, and then what's the meaning behind your
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
your beauty line name?
I would say that it was people bothering me to do this.
I wasn't expecting that.
Like, of course, I was saying, like, it was like this little like us. So I was always at church, so I would always do a beat. They knew me as the makeup girl. They knew me as the girl of many hair colors. So
You wore bright hair colors in a
yeah,
conservative
I
church?
wore red. I did my own hair. I wore red. I wore all these different type of colors.
Oh,
Like
you was
right now,
rebellious according to them. You were rebellious.
I was bold. Let's say that. I was bold for sure. I wasn't caring about what they would tell me. The little children at Sunday school would be like, "What happened to your hair?" And I, "What happened to your face?" So
I love to see your face.
okay, I was in
You
Sunday
are
school, and they used to try to bully me. You can't let these little children bully you.
right.
So, um, yeah, the girls that were younger than me, they would have prom. They would have Okay, Milani, they would have prom, they would have their different events that they would have to go to for school and all that. And they started asking
And who they came to?
and I was like, okay, sure. And I think at that time I was charging like $50.
The days.
Yeah, I was charging like $50 back then. Um, and it was a nice little side money, to do. And they would trust me enough with their faces because they saw what I was doing to come to church with. So I guess that kind of like what started off my clientele journey. And I
Hmm.
kind of enjoyed it. I enjoyed it being able to bring someone's vision to life on their face. Somebody
Yeah.
said, "Was this a Haitian church?" Yes, it was very Haitian. I was a Baptist, first Haitian Baptist church.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, so I've been bold all my life. I
That's
put
right.
purple on the live, but I was like, let me not do that to them today. I, like a purple, like the color of which we're wearing now, that was gonna be
Yeah.
my wig color. I was like, I don't want it to clash with what I'm doing today on my face. So buenos dias. I'm using Juvia's paper.
You know what I find so crazy? If you bring all the Haitian girlies together, we all got the same story.
That part.
Isn't that crazy? Like, it could be from anywhere around the world. We could all sit down and say, okay, I don't want to say everybody, 95%. 95%. We all got the same testimony. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy because we was all living the same life.
Literally.
The,
But keep going. I'm sorry.
the Haitians
I don't
did
complain
so
about
well at retaining their culture that they just replicated, the goodness and the trauma to the other generations as much.
lots of trauma.
But
They
now,
did the best that they could,
yeah,
with the information that.
they did, and I can say that my parents raised me well, so I'm very grateful for that because I see how some of the other people my age turn out, and I'm like, you do drugs? Oh no, I can't.
Listen, I didn't know what drugs was until I went to high school.
Listen,
I was like, what?
there was certain things that they just didn't let us do, and I am grateful for that. I don't know about the younger generations because they seem like they was more open to what the other people
Yeah.
was given. I was even scared to date somebody who was American because I was like,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, we got the same guidebook. Literally. I find that very interesting.
I was like, y'all scare me. I'm okay. So I just mostly stuck to Haitian dudes.
So when did you decide, okay, let me start my own makeup brand?
Yes, so my
Come
makeup.
on, taking a step of faith. I love that for you. Yes.
I actually it was actually to fill a gap. So at the church that I go to, I had there was ladies that kind of did their makeup, and the thing was when I came
Mm.
to Florida, the girls that I was seeing, the way that they would do their makeup, I'd be like, Lord Jesus, what is going on with this place? Because I had just came from
Different?
it, the bad bump is it. But I also was seeing the girls and the balls. It's not like right now. Right now, the girls, they know what they doing, YouTube and
Mm.
TikTok, has helped us all. But before I,
Definitely
Lord,
the white concealer.
where? Girl, yes. The white concealer, the makeup melting off in the bottle at the
The ghost face.
yes. Oh, that era. I said this can't be life. So
Rapture.
I saw the I saw that a lot of the people, in this place or at my church was they makeup just was not cutting it, and they was like, "You should sell lashes or whatever, because we need lashes." And I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I should. So I started doing research on trying to find, vendors of like trying to find lashes that I think would be really, really cool to sell. And from there, we extended to lips. But the way that the name came about was I was actually in New York and this name came to me. It was so sudden. It was like Matea. I was like, what the heck is Matea?
Yeah.
Heard Matea. I was like, what is that? So I typed it in and it said the gift of Yahweh. It meant the gift of.
Off the call right now.
So I was like, okay, and I
Sorry.
put it in my back pocket. Um, but I decided to use that name for my beauty brand because I believe that beauty is a gift that, when Queen Esther, she was beautiful.
Yes,
She
she was.
in the Bible they named her as someone who was beautiful. They didn't say that about everybody else, you know.
Don't do
And
all
the
the children are beautiful.
No, we're not talking about everybody else. We're not saying that they're ugly. We're saying that they weren't called beautiful like Esther was.
Yeah.
They were not favored like Esther was. So, um, I believe that, beauty is a gift, and I'm here to help women discover their beauty on the inside and out and to help portray it. Whether
And when you started your beauty line,
this was 2022.
oh, so it's recent.
Yeah.
So you sell lashes, you sell lipsticks.
Lip liners, matte lips, lip gloss, and then lashes. I'm trying to figure out what we want to extend to next, but that
I
is
tried your lipstick. Fabulous,
really
though. Fabulous. And I was actually trying to see if there was any other brands that have that same, because the thing is, when it comes to like a nude lipstick, it is so hard to find a nude lipstick for us brown girls, skin girlies out here.
yes.
So you sell the most beautiful nude lipstick that matches our complexion. That's so hard to find. I used to work in Sephora. I used to be a makeup artist for Sephora, and
Thank
I'm like, you.
yeah.
What is it? This clock it. But on my off days, like not my off days, like days where it was kind of slow, like I would just look at the different brands and this, that, and the third. You know
Yeah,
how hard it is, number one, to find a lip liner for our skin tone and a nude lip stick.
that part.
So
It's
be sure to get your products on her site. Okay, if you're looking
God.
for a nice lips, lashes, and your lashes are very beautiful too. It's not heavy, heavy, and that's
Yeah,
what I love about it.
thank you. I
I
really
mean, the girls, they love it. They Some of the girls, okay, it's for them, but me, I love those nice wispy lashes. That feel like heavy. The first time I tried on lashes, I felt like an umbrella was on my lashes.
okay.
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
No, my lashes are actually like very light, very versatile. You can wear them like a million times. I've seen girls wear them for months, and they're like, "Girl, I'm still," and they be able to keep them looking fresh. I'm like,
Yeah.
power to you, because I lost mine the day I put them on. So people are
No.
able to really put put
Okay, so you
on.
had mentioned that um, you were raised very conservative. So I want to tap. What is that? Is that
Juicy
Juvia's Place?
Plays, yes, and Pink Ladies.
This is Morphe. This is their eyeshadow palette.
Love it.
Fabulous. But you did mention that you had your upbringing is like Baptist. So I want to tap into a little bit of your faith journey.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I know sometimes people say, okay, I was raised in church, but when did your personal walk with God started? What's the name of your site,
Yes,
Ruth?
MateaByRuth.com.
MateaRuth.com.
MateaByRuth.com. Can I
You
type?
gotta check it out. Support her.
How do I type on this thing? Wondering
But
if the
hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Du-du-du-du-du.
now Bobby T avec YouTube Live.
Du-du-du-du. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, commercial break. I don't know. um, I don't even know how to my phone now. But I'm gonna put everything in the description because I'm gonna post this on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna
Awesome.
put your website, your Instagram, where they can follow you and support you. But yes, when did your relationship with God started?
Whew.
If you can remember.
My relationship with God started when they kicked me out the church.
When?
When they kicked me out the church.
Wait, hold on. You did say you were bold.
um,
What happened? If
well,
you could give us a synopsis, I
so
want to know.
okay,
I want
so
to
I would
know.
say that they kicked me out. I'll say that I decided to no longer attend. I'll say
You
that
decided to not
no
what?
longer attend. Um,
Okay,
so
that sounds better.
my life had actually started to go downhill after I decided to pursue a relationship with somebody that they didn't agree with. Not
Uh huh.
that this person was a good person, because looking back, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I was supposed to be with you. But it was someone that they didn't agree with, and everyone was warning me and saying that, hey, this guy is not for you, and we don't agree with this relationship. Even the pastors, they came to my house with my parents. It was like, no, no para quedek. So I was like, okay. At that time, I used to lead service. I would lead worship. I would lead, like I told you, I was a Sunday school teacher, and um, did a talk in a pitch. Hey,
Hmm.
there was like
I was thinking deep.
there was. I was sinking deep in sin, but the Lord redeemed me.
Come
Hallelujah.
on, praise God.
While you do it,
Come on now.
and so I decided that hey, this is like not the place for me. Like I've already felt like a cage pigeon, or cage peacock in here. So
Uh huh.
I'm leaving, and I decided to stay home from church. I wasn't participating in anything that came from the Haitian community, but my sister, she actually had a group of friends, and they all, started to like desire and seek God together. And I always like my heart never really left worship and never really left God. I just left that place and kind of like was led into like other things
Uh huh.
that took precedent. And so as they were like desiring God, seeking God, they had a youth group that would um, kind of like be on like certain days at this lady's house. And
Was it? I say Jen and Crowd. Like, I mean, in English.
like you said what? Sorry.
How do you say Jen? Was it a Jen? How do you say?
No, 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 no. It was like
Was it
the
Jen?
youth just got together. They would worship together. They would, you know, do things together. They would fellowship together. And so one day I decided to go because I'm like, my sister always going around these people. Let me go and see what's all going on. And so there was one day that they had a prophet of God there, and this prophet was prophesying to us. Um,
I be running away from prophets. I be running towards a prophet. I'm like, I don't want this
if
prophet to reveal my life.
LOL, if they got reals, they got fakes. If they got fakes, they got reals. So at the end of the day,
Right.
he was prophesying to each one of us about God's plans for us. And he said, you spend too much money. I see you always taking trips and flights to Florida. And then he told me how much money I had in my bank account. And then he said, the Lord said, stop spending your money. And there's this guy that you're talking to right now. He plays the keyboard. Mind you, it was my
Boyfriend at
now
the time.
husband at the time.
Right.
I was talking to, and I looked at my sister. I said, you told this man my
Right.
business.
All my
No. And I was like, how this man know my business? Because we
We need
weren't
to bring those
exposed.
prophets.
Yeah, we weren't exposed to those type of things at that time. And just seeing the power of God and how somebody could walk with God and get to know God and actually have the characteristics of God, you know, just the fruit, not just the gift. And I think him and his wife, they kind of like opened their arms to me in a space where I felt like I had been rejected by people. I felt like I had been rejected by the community. People would look at me, stare, whisper. Everybody had their thoughts about me.
Was
But
this a Baptist? Are they
yeah,
like Baptist or
but the community talks. It was small. It was like 1,000 Haitians. So
small church?
yeah, if you know one, you know all.
Yeah.
Kind of
Oh
place.
wow. So really, you had an encounter.
Yes, I had
That's
an
good.
encounter that led to my own desire to seek Christ. And
Talk about Christ all day. That's why I believe we as believers it's our responsibility. It's our responsibility to plant that seed and let God do the work. But I believe people encounter with God.
yeah,
You can them. You could give them a whole essay, a whole biography of your life. What people need is an encounter,
I believe some
change, and
people,
shift.
I believe some people, they like Saul turn into Paul. They need to be knocked off their
Stop saying Saul. That's literally my word for today.
LOL. Saul, they need to be knocked off their pedestal. And certain people, they need to experience the love of God. They need to see the love of God through you. And that's also what I experienced. I experienced the love of God in through people, and that's what
That's
drew me
good.
back to Him. It
That's
was
good to me.
it wasn't the condemnation. It wasn't the you're doing wrong. It was the God still loves you, and He still has a plan for you, and you're still His child. So what do
And
you?
I think your parents did a phenomenal, phenomenal job. And that's one thing that I'm teaching. Creating the foundation right now.
This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake, Easy Bake and Snatch and Canusa. This is like the pressed brightening and setting powder. I'm just gonna put it on top of the
Fabulous. One thing that I'm teaching my kids right now, my husband and I, we're trying to instill that foundation into them. So when they are ready to go out into the world, no matter how far they go
yeah,
out, that seed is always planted in them and they're always going to come back home, period. And I think once we do that, it'll just, because you have to release them and let God do what He has to do. Everybody got their testimony, everybody got their journey to go on. Nobody testimony is perfect. Nobody walk with God is perfect. I've never heard of someone saying, I was born and raised my whole life in church. I never did anything wrong. I never, everybody have their own different testimonies.
yeah.
So that's beautiful. So just moving along, you are married. How long you been married for?
About to be 5 years now.
Oh wow! This year makes my husband and I 6 years. So what you got married? What 2018?
No, 2021. So
Okay,
4 years now, going on 5 years.
we got married year 2019 before COVID happened.
Oh wow.
Right on
Jesus.
time. Okay, so how do you juggle the roles of wife, mom, and entrepreneurship?
I actually would like to hear that answer from you. So if you want to put your minds, I would love to hear. Sorry, what did you say?
You went out.
Oh no, I was saying I would love to hear
No,
your version of this question, your answer.
no, absolutely. When I had it, like on TV, they make it seem like it's so easy. I struggled with balance when I had one kid.
Yeah.
And then when I was pregnant with the second one, I'm like, how am I gonna do it? I'm still trying to figure out how to balance being a mom, being a wife, not losing myself, starting my business,
Exactly.
you know, posting content, this, that, and the third. Like, how, God, how? And I remember, I'm not gonna say his name. It was a pastor that was releasing this book about balancing and how he was saying all this stuff, and I'm like, it still don't make sense to me. I don't get it. So what I've come to the term is I believe in prioritizing for the day, meaning every day is going to be different. So I just take it a day
At a
at a
time.
time. Every day I go before the Lord, my Lord, what should I prioritize today?
Mm,
Maybe it could be your marriage first. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe we need to do a date night. Maybe we haven't been communicating as
uh-huh.
much. And then we got to be on good terms. We got to be good. And then other days, it maybe the kids. They gotta go. They gotta do homework. We gotta get uniforms. We gotta take them to the doctor. Like the kids are first. And the other days, a self care day for me. I'm on empty. My
Yeah.
my fuel need to be on full again. Like self care days is today. You literally gotta take it a day at a time. I don't believe in balance. I don't believe in balance. I believe you have to take it one day at a time. Because the Bible says tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe there's order for the home. But you guys are good. So now I can do a 3 hour or 2 hour video recording of me doing my makeup and teaching the girlies how to do their makeup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can edit the content. Like you just gotta take it a day at a time. Each month is different. Just don't overwhelm yourself by thinking, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. God is the creator of time. God don't run by our time. Period. He doesn't
Nope.
run by our time. So that's how I view everything. I just take every day a day at a time. And honestly, I finally got a grip of it having 2 kids. I don't know if you want to have more kids. I want to have more kids.
Mm,
And you literally got to take it a day at a time,
I,
honestly.
I would tell you.
Because everything's going to work out.
Yeah. No. I think I'm still learning.
And that's honest.
I think I'm still learning, still struggling, still trying to figure out how to balance everything. But when it comes to like, okay, so your husband has a business, you have a business. How do
Mhm.
you manage and handle and support and be a part of both? I feel like I, I just got one.
Calendars.
I just got a calendar to help us figure out.
Listen, who going to watch the kids? Listen. Because it's different when you have kids. Everything shifts. Because when my husband and I, when we first got married, I was with him for everything.
You there?
Everything. Traveling, rehearsals, performances, everything.
Yeah.
But when we had Soraya, I'm sorry, babe, I can't go with you.
Yeah.
I can't go with you. And it's like, yeah,
Want
you
to
can't
go, but
because
you can't.
you want to go. Oh, that's the word. My God, today. You want to go, but you can't. And I'm not going to lie. In the beginning, it was kind of like, I kind of had to grieve that.
Yeah.
I kind of had to grieve it because it's like you're used to doing something all the time and then it just stops and you have a baby that's crying that needs you. I breastfed my kids for a year. I don't know if you breastfed,
Yeah.
but even with that journey, that's a whole journey within itself. And I'm like, wow, Lord, that's something I had to grieve that my husband had to walk me through. But yeah, I had to literally grieve it. And then I would come to his classes. I would come to his classes and stay for the social hour. Now I can't do that.
You got you got children. No, it
It's
nobody
different.
talks about how you kind of feel left behind in some senses, and how life used to be a certain way. And of course, having children is beautiful, but then you kind of look at it like, wait, you're the reason why my marriage doesn't look the same anyway, and you now have to come to terms with that. You have to come to terms with my husband's life doesn't change as drastically as mine's does.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels like sometimes we have to put our dreams on
On
hold
hold.
while they still get to pursue whatever they're pursuing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think that I'm walking in the season of understanding and the revelation of what it means to be a helpmate and still do the things that God has called me to
That's good. And I think it's
do.
beautiful, Ruth, that you've come to this realization because I personally know some moms that their whole identity is being a mother. And that is scary. I try to have conversation with them because one thing about me, I'm a research. I'm gonna research everything and ask questions about a lot of moms saying that they lost themselves. What is something that they would tell their younger self, this and the third? And I took note of that. I'm like, okay, Steph, when you have this your baby, make sure that you always put a little time back into yourself. And I think that's one thing that's been helping me a lot. Always, and it's hard. It's so hard, but you really got to put the time in to do the things that you love to do, to pour into
Yeah.
yourself. Like doing this makeup and conversation live with you. You know what I'm saying? My husband is in the chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Like doing these things, it fuels me and it makes me honestly be a better wife, be a better mother. And I want my kids to look at me and be like, Mom never gave up. I'm not gonna do it. Mom never gave up on her dreams. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Mom never gave up on her dream. I want my daughter and my son to look at me like she was an amazing wife, she was an amazing mom, and she also did everything she wanted to do in life. And she wasn't limited to this role called being a wife, limited to this role of being a mother. And it's so hard because you love your babies. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I hang out with my friends, I know I have to do this for me. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When I get my nails done, I do this for me. When I put on my makeup, you know what I'm saying? Put an outfit together, I feel good about myself. I don't want my babies to graduate and I'm like, who am I?
Yeah. That part. No, that's real.
Who am I? And then I'm over here with the red hair and the purple lips at the age of at the age of 50, and I'm like, "Girl, no, no, no,
You that
no,
girl.
no, we're not doing that.
You gotta talk.
Preventative.
You gotta talk.
I did my mom recipe retreat. I have a softie for moms. I didn't know my mom had 4 kids
Mhm.
with no help.
Wow.
Chapeau bar.
all the all the way to the
Listen,
floor. Matter of fact, the wig because wow.
to this day, I asked my mom, and I'm like, "How did you do it?" She's like, "Steph, don't do it like me." Like when my mom see me go out, she loves that. When my mom see my husband take me out on dates, she loves that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's something that, of course, due to circumstances, like she would love the opportunity to do that, but when most of your family's in Haiti, how you gonna do that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So having a village, when I tell you your village, if you're the type of person that's to yourself,
And I am, and that's another thing that I learned.
oh, you are, so you don't
Yeah.
believe in having a village?
No, it's not that I don't believe in having a village. Is that I don't have a village here as of yet. So
Oh, wow. Okay, okay.
everything is, if we have date night, my daughter is coming with us because
Listen, and sometimes the kids gonna come.
we ain't got a babysitter.
That's okay.
It is well, you know. That's the stage that I'm at right now. I believe that the Lord will definitely change things around. But
No, I'm praying that you find supportive community.
Yeah.
I'm praying that people.
Hmm. I love that, and I truly desire that for you know my marriage, being able to have family close and all of those things. I think crucial. Yeah.
I literally remember when I first in life, you always go through seasons. Seasons don't last; it changes. So you guys are new to this. Y'all gonna figure it out in Jesus' name. I'm believing that for you. I'm gonna have the faith for you.
Amen. No, I definitely believe that things will change for the better for sure. Because community is very.
It is, and it's hard. And
Oh, what are you using?
to leave, this is Milani.
Okay.
This is a dupe for one side.
Really?
Milani, make it last 24-hour wear. I need that. So when I'm in the spirit, you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Woo, Jesse one. Okay, so
yeah,
where you at in your makeup right now?
I'll try to do my line and you got me laughing. That's Chris.
No, this is a great conversation. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. We need
I
a part two. We need a part two. We're gonna talk about
ooh,
motherhood.
child.
We're gonna talk about motherhood because I feel like I know people like, oh, what's the talk about the positive. We're not saying being a mom is
No, it's
bad.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful thing, but we're honest. Like I need honesty.
Yeah.
Stop telling me to fluff.
That part. Stop selling the
Please.
dream. I was so upset when I had my child and I was like, why didn't nobody ever tell me this? Why did no one ever say,
My mom never told me nothing.
okay, like why was this not common knowledge for women to know before they go down this lane that here's
First of all, pregnancy. How was your
it
pregnancy?
was amazing.
Oh wow, love that for you.
My pregnancy was amazing. I ate, I slept,
Wow.
dormia bien, me lever bien. That's like it.
The first 4 months, I was looking at the sky was looking back at me,
Oh,
and I was like, wow. Yeah.
somebody actually.
Yeah. I like to eat. I couldn't eat for the first 4 months. With my daughter, first 5 months destroyed me. I ate my first meal at the gender reveal. With my son, first
Oh,
4 months destroyed me. Ask Jay. Jay gonna tell Jay used to. Oh my gosh, bless her heart. She used to buy me ginger candy. Tell me what my.
wow.
Anyway, positive, positive.
No, this
Yeah,
this
it took me
is
out. It
good.
took me out. It took
When
me out. We have a
mhm.
question here. Do you ever fear that mother will consume your entire lifestyle and could come against your dreams, especially once your kids jump into teenage years? Ruth?
um no, because I believe that our generation we are making it work. We've become the queens of juggling and multitasking and figuring out everything that we want to do to make sure that our children is good, but we're also chasing our dreams. And I believe that's the superpower of women. Women have that superpower to be able to go after what they want, multitask, and what they desire, their businesses, their dreams, their goals, their children, their family, and still be on top.
You know what I also think is really good too? Us having this conversation, influencers talking about it. Like, I think that's what's different now. um, do you ever fear that motherhood? I don't fear it because I'm one step ahead of it. I don't got time. I don't got time.
The Lord is with her; she cannot fail. That's
Listen.
scripture.
Also, too, being a mother made me rely on God more. Like I told you in the
Yeah.
beginning, I wasn't a coffee person. Like I had to rely on the Lord for strength. Cause nobody talk about the no sleep. Rest in peace to your sleep.
Oh, I ain't getting a wick of sleep since I was at the hospital.
Oh my gosh. When I tell you, I always make this a tradition, and then we're about to wrap this up. Excuse me. I always make this a tradition every time I give birth to my kids. I'm beat down. Beat down for like the first 2 or 3 months.
Uh huh.
I could go without makeup. You can. But that's such a great question. If you guys have any other questions for us, you could definitely drop it in the comments. If you have any questions for me, Ruth, definitely feel free to talk. But moving along, what's the biggest lesson God has taught you through the journey of building Matea by Ruth?
Ooh, you can't be like everybody else.
That's
You
good.
can't do what everybody else is doing.
You gotta be on your own lane.
Yeah, their standard is not
You know how much beauty makeup line is out there, but there's only one of you.
exactly. Don't compare yourself. That's another one.
Such a phenomenal job, Ruth.
Oh, praise!
I just wanted to affirm you. You're
Thank.
doing a phenomenal job.
I appreciate that.
Phenomenal.
I want to shout you out because you're taking the time to make sure that not only that you look good and you're promoting yourself, but you're actually taking the time to speak life into other women. You're taking the time and the effort to be able to uplift them in the time that they definitely need it, in the time where women are very overlooked, especially when they're mothers. You're actually being a person that is like the extension of God to help them in whatever that they're going through. So I think that that's beautiful, and
Thank you, Ruth.
it shows what an amazing heart that you have to be able to reach out to others and say, no, let's take this road together. Like I get it, you ain't got to do it alone. It's
That's
easy to
good.
criticize, but it's not easy to help.
That's good. Wow. That made my day. That's
Period.
my smile of the day.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Mm-hmm. What's your website? Ruth,
Yes,
say your website name again.
Matea
Matea by
by
Go.
Ruth. Matea by Ruth. Ruth.
Fabulous. You are answering the
Você
questions well.
finit parce que me connaît pas l'église.
No. It's okay. We still got time. But I was going to say that for some people, when they're doing their makeup and they're talking, it's a little bit of a challenge for them. You're doing an amazing job. Number one. Number two, I know some people, they like to know the questions I'm going to ask them. So thank you for letting me be free and ask me anything.
Might as well get used to it, while I'm here.
Right. Come on. Come on. For me.
I gotta challenge myself. That's definitely a goal of mine to
Yes,
be
yes.
challenge myself with different things. So, I appreciate this opportunity to be able to.
Well, thank you for saying yes.
I
Thank you
almost,
for saying yes, Ruth.
I almost said no, but the okay.
Listen, and even if you said no, I would have respected that, honestly.
Dormi até dos.
Listen, I understand. I push myself every day. People don't
Listen.
realize I'm kind of a shy person,
Hmm.
but the things that God has placed in my heart, I gotta talk.
Yeah.
All
You have
right.
a thought.
I gotta talk. So, all right.
People love to.
When I host my makeup classes, when I tell you I feel so filled up, I could do it in my sleep.
In
Do you
your
understand?
sleep?
I could do it in my sleep. I love it so much. I love teaching. people how to do their makeup. I love like seeing their face react to when they learn something new.
Mm,
And one thing that I'm also incorporating in my makeup classes moving forward is Bible study.
really?
Just one thing about my classes, I love that God is creating like a space of people being vulnerable. The stuff that people be sharing in my classes, I'm
Wow.
like, oh my gosh. Like it's literally like a sisterhood. People are just vulnerable. And I'm like, okay, God, I see you working here, so I gotta keep it pushing. Even though I'm taking a pause for the rest of the year. But yeah, I could do this in my sleep, girl. So I gotta do this, unfortunately. I'm just kidding.
No, and
I'm joking.
it's a blessing to be a blessing to others. And that's the life that Christ lived for sure. So kudos to you. One day, I'll be able to share my testimony and help many other different women with their walk and those that have experienced rejection and shame and low self-esteem. The Lord will use my gifts to help bless them. So I'm grateful to be learning, growing state that I'm in, and I'm trying to gather all that I can. So I'm on the field. It's
I
the
can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait because I believe a lot of people are going to be free. A lot of people. We overcome by the power of our testimony. That's what the Bible says.
yes,
I think we're in a season now where people are just talking and having the conversations. And you feel like you're on this journey by yourself, but honestly, you realize you're not alone.
and you don't know who's watching you.
You listen.
People,
I always tell myself, I'm when I'm teaching or even when I'm doing these lives and stuff, even if you see one view, zero view, I treat it like it's a million.
okay,
Because if
girl,
one person can say, my God, today, I don't care. It's who is the video gonna reach? Are they gonna get saved? Are they on the their ends meet? Like, are they tired with life? Like, oh, they watched my video, at least they put a smile on their face.
okay.
Like, that's what I'm about. So if you could give like one advice to my followers, to your followers, like what's one advice that you would tell them to encourage them for today or just like the season that they're going through right now? If you could speak life into them, like what's one thing that you would say to them? Mm,
Hmm. Dale, promete la chisla.
yeah, I got you. I got you. If you guys have any more questions, still drop it in the chat. Be sure that you're liking this live. You liking this live. Share it with a friend and let that friend share it with a friend.
Okay.
Okay? And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Do you have a YouTube channel, Ruth?
Right. You know, I'm about to be active, but I'm not active yet.
Okay. Be sure that you subscribe to Ruth's YouTube channel. Is it Ruth is favored?
No, it's actually all things Matea. That's where I'll be putting more of like my makeup on clientele things, but
Yes.
they can definitely follow me on social as well.
Subscribe.
Ruth is favored on Instagram. Ruth is favored on TikTok. So you can follow me there as well.
I'm still trying to
Ooh,
understand TikTok. TikTok,
me too.
oh Jesus, it's very my strength.
Somebody,
It's a lot going on. Ruth gotta have a YouTube channel. Listen, Ruth got to
my
have a
husband has
YouTube
been telling
channel.
me to do YouTube for the long. So if he heard you say that, he'd be like, "You see, you see, you see."
You need to start it. I used to have a YouTube channel before this, and I challenged myself to start a new channel, and I did it. And I remember I wanted to get 100 subscribers. I'm like, dang, okay, God, I see you moving. I gotta give myself another goal. So time gonna keep going with or without you.
Yeah, that part. Oh,
So
I
do
heard
it. Do
say,
it afraid.
yeah.
Subscribers and stuff will come, but do it, girl. And it's
Mm,
been the best decision I've ever made. I made that decision last year, I think November, December, where I took it kind of seriously. And I didn't know I was going to be here,
wow.
doing lives and stuff. I just did it, I was like, why not?
I think
But I think,
I say to other people. I think that's what. But it's funny that you said that because as I was thinking about what I wanted to say to help others, that's like along the line of what I wanted to say, which is don't be afraid of what people are going to say about you. Don't be afraid about
Yeah.
what other people's opinions are. Go for whatever God told you to do. Do whatever He told you to do. Go for your dreams, your visions. Don't be afraid. I think even back then, as bold as I may have seemed, I was afraid of taking chances. I think I was afraid of being a risk taker, other than like with my hair and my face. And in my life, I was afraid of taking risk and doing things that were uncomfortable. But I got into a season where comfortable or uncomfortable, we doing it. We ain't got no choice. Like,
Come on.
especially if it's glorifying God, then we definitely got to do it. We definitely got to be a part. So, um, I think that that's something that I would tell women today, not to be afraid. Step out and be you, be who God has called you to be. Don't allow fear to intimidate you. And if you're scared, do it scared.
Listen,
Do it.
Moses got when God had caught Moses, he was like, God, hold on now. I got a stuttering issue. Please. Can you please call my brother?
Is there
Oh,
someone else?
come on, God.
Is there someone else? That was basically what he was saying. You don't.
Woo! My God, today. So do it afraid. You know how much people. Good morning, Anne Marie. You know how much people. Anna Marie. Do you know how much
That's is that Jalen?
people? Oh, that's. I'm like Anna Marie because I have a friend named Anne
Don't say
Marie. I'm like Anna Marie. Okay, but I think Moses was the greatest prophet in the Bible. The greatest. The amount of stuff that God had did with him,
yeah.
and I'm pretty sure he was doing it afraid.
Shaking in his
Okay?
shaking and they just didn't write it. He was shaking in his boots.
Boots on the ground, shaking.
You mean I gotta go up this mountain to encounter God to lead these people? Hundreds of
Hello?
thousands and
Love y'all, makeup.
thousands
Thank
of people.
you.
That's scary. But if God has called you to do something, He's gonna equip you. He has a gonna
He, what is it? He qualifies the unqualified. Oh, I need a shouting button. Woo! I need a shouting button. My God.
Ooh, more blush, more blush.
When I tell you this ministering to me, he qualifies the unqualified.
And I am very
Hello?
qualified, but by the grace of God, He is qualifying me.
He created you. You don't even know your full potential.
Oh,
God knows everything. You doubting yourself, and God is like, you don't even see yourself 10 years from now. If only you can see it the way I see it.
that's why I have to trust Him. I ain't got no choice. You see the future. You see what I cannot see. So if you're telling me to go left instead of right, even though I know right is beautiful and it's amazing in my eyes, but you telling me to go left, I gotta go left because you know what the
Because the thing is, when you going right and then you make that other left, there's a tree that's stopping you from keep going. You don't see that there's a dead end. We
okay.
just see, oh, I just make a right. It's so beautiful. The sky is so great. It's not raining, and then boom, you make that left turn, dead zone. But if
Oh,
you would have made that left, went over the mountains, hello,
now look at
you would have
you.
seen what was on the other side.
Now you're in reverse.
Because I be telling God, I tell God this all the time. I know you controlling my excuse me. I know you controlling my life. I'm passenger princess, but where are we going? I trust you.
I'm asking questions. Oh Lord, look what I
I
did.
got questions. I don't know where we going. I got questions though. I'ma still ask every now and then.
Okay.
But where we going, Lord? I still trust you though. You know how hard it is when I put your hand on the wheel?
As a woman, on that phone again. Pascal, how you there helping somebody? and you trying to steer at the same time. It don't make no sense. You there to help. You're not the head. Chill. And that's something that I had to learn too in marriage. Next
Excuse me.
time, motherhood, marriage, we need to
No, we setting it up. No. We setting it up. We're gonna talk about motherhood. We're gonna talk about marriage because I don't want us to gatekeep anymore. I want us to have these conversations, and I believe that someone really needs it. And even for the people that wants to get married one day, I believe that this is gonna prepare them as well too,
yeah.
mentally, spiritually. Like it's a whole thing that people don't really want to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it. Period. So I want to get into like while you're still thinking,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get into like lighthearted questions.
Ooh, okay.
What if you can do a glam for a celebrity bride, past or present? Who would it be?
A celebrity bride,
Yeah.
like they getting married.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know who has them.
I'm
Is
sorry.
right now. I think I would love to see what it'd be like for me to do a beat on Beyonce or Sarah Jakes. Sarah Jake Roberts.
Do you follow her makeup
Yes, I
artist?
do. And her makeup is amazing. Like
Chef
it
Kiss.
is beautiful. It's stunning.
It is fabulous. Sarah Jakes, her makeup, amazing. Every time I see her face, I'm like, wow.
I stalk other makeup artists for a living, so I definitely
I'm
follow.
trying to think of one for me. But this is in the Haitian community. I want to do Felicia Ross makeup.
Really?
I'm not really into celebrities like that. But if I could think of one, I would really love to do her makeup. I
She's
would. I think that would be amazing. Like if she would get married. This isn't like a hypothetical. Because I've seen like how she does her makeup and I feel like I could do it. Her makeup is pretty natural.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love doing natural makeup. She doesn't really do like bold eyeshadows. I've never seen her in a bold lip color.
Oh wow, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think so either.
Yeah, I love the way I love the way the artists do her makeup. And then if I could think of anybody else, I love Mariah Carey. I think her makeup is timeless. I feel like her makeup is well too simple, not over the top. She doesn't really do bold eyeshadow colors.
I
It's
love
more
that.
like a old school glam,
I love
wispy
her.
eyes, wispy lashes, nude lip. Yeah, I feel like her makeup style don't really change like that.
She's the queen of Christmas, okay?
Right. And she looked good. Period. What's one beauty trend you secretly love to hate? Sorry. What's one beauty trend you secretly love or hate?
Woo. The thin eyebrows, the very like the
Yeah.
line eyebrows. Why would you do that to yourself? um, what else? I
Maybe
feel
they're trying to do fashion. Maybe they're trying to do fashion.
I think blush blindness when it gets carried away is like why? Why did you do that? When the
The
face
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers? No. No.
the
We're not doing that. We're not
when
doing that.
the face is too matte, I don't know.
What if they got oily skin?
But like
I got oily skin.
drier than the Sahara
But I don't have any
Desert.
eyebrows. Not you telling yourself. Hold on.
We're not talking about you, Jalen. LOL.
Anna
Um,
Marie. Gosh.
what else?
Anna Marie.
What
That's
was
hilarious.
yours? Because I feel like I have some more. Let me ponder.
Okay, so for me, I already mentioned it before. The umbrella lashes. I just can't. I just can't. I can't. And I feel like the more they're doing the extensions, the more heavier it gets. And I'm like, where are you flying off to?
Oh,
I don't know.
not
It
the
just, it
25
just,
mm.
It's too much. It's just da, 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 da. And I understand, to each his own. I've gotten into liquid blush yet. I haven't gotten into liquid blush yet. I don't know how to effectively apply it. The liquid blush, less is more. You gotta build with that.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta build her up. Even when you take out the product, take some product off. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you tap her on,
Especially if you
use the brush to blend it out.
the Juvia's place, a little goes a long way, or you will be not happy with the results. Yeah, because it's so pigmented.
It is. That's why I'm like, less is more. Or you're gonna be blush blind. Let me think of something else. I think the lashes are the one that's like, please stop. Also too, I don't know. I love a beautiful soft glam makeup. I live for it. I live for. I feel like it's timeless. I feel like it never ages. Like it's just gonna. We all gonna come back to the soft glam. Nice old school Hollywood glam. Love that. Bell
I
bye guy. Thank you.
Hey Jenny. Yeah, I have
That's one thing for me.
I have a deep love for the blurred under eye look that's going on right now.
What do you
Um,
mean? Fill us
especially
in. The girls want to know.
so blurred under eye, like the UK girlies, they have like that really bright under eye in their under eyes. I'm not sure if it's an effect that the phone does. Their under eye looks blurred, and a lot of them use like the Huda Beauty setting powder for that.
Hmm.
Um, where it just their skin looks smooth. I'm obsessed with like blurring right now. Blurring primer, blurring foundation, blurring setting powders. So that's kind of like the vibe that I'm on right now.
I'm gonna look into that. This is my first time hearing about it.
Yeah.
Where
I've
you
been
learning from TikTok?
TikTok girl. I be on the trends, okay?
No,
I
TikTok.
gotta keep
TikTok. You
up.
want to know the trends? TikTok will tell you everything that's going on.
It will
What's
educate.
the weirdest beauty hack that you tried and did it work?
Hmm. I don't
I
know
like
if
to play
I
safe. I don't really like to try. I like the blurred look. The UK girlies know something. Listen, UK makeup is different than our makeup, by the
yeah,
way.
it is, and I love it because they be like so deep in complexion and the way that they work with their makeup, even though they're using like really bright things, it still ends up looking really beautiful on them. Then they do like this smoked out liner of their eyes, and I just love it. I love it. So, for me, I don't think I really do anything weird. I probably have done like the I don't know if you see where people start with like their concealer and then their contour first, then they go over with their foundation. I forgot how what they call.
It's I need to taught a class on this. Underpainting?
Yes, underpainting.
Fabulous. I
Under
live for that. I do underpainting when I really want to take the makeup there. You see how fast I did that? Like there. Morphe setting spray.
yes, that's what I'm using today.
Does it last the whole day?
My makeup usually lasts, and I think that's because of my techniques, like what I do. When I do clients, they call me and they say, "Girl, my makeup lasted from the time you did it to the time I washed it off." So, and I double spray. I do two setting sprays. I don't do just one.
Okay, I gotta get the Morphe spray. Also, too, do it for one size. Milani, make it last.
I have that one too. I feel like they gaslighting us with these makeup products, and
That's why I said it's
it's
the
like,
name. It's the name. I'm telling you, it's the name. People buy the product for the name. People gonna buy Matea, buy Ruth for you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes. Uh-huh.
The story behind it. Well, please hold. Commercial break. I'll be right back. Hold on. You can still show the girlies the
Now I'm
final look of
gonna
your
show them my
makeup.
lip combo from Mattea today.
Is it from your makeup line?
Yes, it is. So
Show the girlies. I'll be back. Hold on.
hi guys. Today I used Mattea and Cocoa to do the outline of my lips, give it that like chocolatey look, and then in the center I used the Bride. That's like the lighter shade that you're seeing, and I love to use it in the center for like a more ombre look. And it comes to makeup. But no, I don't use just one setting spray. I use two or three. I use something to help bring like radiance back to my skin, and then I use something that's gonna help my makeup last all day. Like right now, I'm using the Imco Beauty. This is supposed to be like a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury, and I don't always want to spend Charlotte Tilbury money. Period, Jalen. Thank Yeah, Matea. Definitely try out our products. Um, I use the Info Beauty Miracle Flawless Setting Spray right now, and that's what I'm using to help like keep my makeup on all day. And I usually don't have the problem of my makeup fading like that. But when I go to church and the Holy Spirit hit me, I don't know what type of tears the Holy Spirit bringing.
Let me spit in my face again.
But my makeup thing. But I don't usually use the one size. That's probably why.
No, that one size. The first time I tried. Okay, every time I like to travel, I like to go to the makeup stores. I like to hit up Sephora, Ulta Beauty. That's just something that makes me
We
happy.
have a problem.
When I went to Atlanta for a conference, I tried the one size.
Was it?
No, the tears could fall. Actually, the tears gonna fall and it's gonna hold right there because it won't move. And I'm afraid to even know what's in the product.
Jesus, that's funny. That is hilarious. No, this for sure on my brides. This is our best friends because
Outside too, Ruth. Outside. Was your wedding outside?
I actually didn't have a wedding.
You
I
did
had
court.
a ceremony.
Okay, that still counts. Listen,
Yeah, it was during COVID though, so they was getting on Zoom, getting
wow.
on Zoom, and it was like, do you? No, they actually wasn't even doing all that, girl, during COVID in New York. They said, go ahead, sign this paper. I don't know where y'all gonna do it at if y'all going outside at a park because nobody really is doing like ceremonies right now. Sign this paper, get a pastor to sign, and we'll call it a day. So
My sister got married during COVID time, and that was very interesting. Very,
yeah,
very interesting. So her husband's side of the family is big. So it was a whole thing. She had to do COVID tests. It was a whole thing.
a COVID test.
Yeah, she had. So there were elderly people there. So we wanted to make sure that, you know what I'm saying?
They
Was
was
to
good.
make sure everybody was safe. And if you didn't
Yeah,
take a COVID test, you had to wear a mask. So some people they wore a mask.
some
Wore
of
a mask. And then some people didn't come because they were afraid.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. So you got married in a COVID time. Yeah, because 2021, because I think everything ended around like late 2021 or 2022. I'm not sure, but what an interesting time.
For everyone.
What an interesting time.
Someone said that I should show my lashes as well.
Yeah, show us, show us.
LOL.
We
So
can do
I
a
have.
mukbang where you just review your stuff.
Thank you. Um, So this is the lashes that we have. This one is in the shade. This is not shade LOL. This is spray. They're like nice and wispy. Like my lashes are for the girls that's not afraid to put something on their eyelids.
Right.
We are not Ardell. We are not Kiss Envy. We are not the Walmart lashes. We are for
Right.
the girls that want to stand out and put something on their eyes. So, praise the Lord, everybody.
Is that what you have on now?
No, this one is actually part of a lash pack. So I have a lash pack where it comes with three.
Uh-huh.
And let me show you an example. For example, like it comes like with three different lashes. This one is part of the lash pack. I think I called this one Dreams.
Beautiful name. I love the lashes because it's not looking like it's prepping to fly.
Oh, probably in real
Also, too, it looks natural.
fine in real life, but I like it. Like it's giving. It's
No, no, no. Yours, not, yours. Trust me, yours don't look like it's prepping to fly. Your lashes are natural. Do you know what I'm saying?
uh huh.
It's not like I don't know how to explain it. What I be seeing online, it's just not. The
I,
Lord is not pleased.
I think I
I'm
have.
just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You talking about these type of lashes, right? Where they fly.
No, I feel well.
These are not mine. These are like 25 mm.
It's kind of giving. I'm prepping to fly to heaven.
Listen,
But to each his own.
if
If you
that's
love
what
it,
they
I
want to.
love it for you. But for me, that's just one of the beauty hacks that I will not be putting in my makeup bag.
Oh my goodness, I finished my makeup. Yay, awesome.
Fabulous. So this is my makeup look.
Love it. Oh, what blush is that?
So I mixed the Elf liquid
Oh, I haven't
and
seen it.
then the Juvia's Place.
What number is that?
This is the number. Oh, volume 3.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Volume
got
3?
four.
Oh, you have volume. Let me see volume 4.
Four. This is four. She's a real girly girl.
Ooh, that's nice.
Listen, we need to go makeup shopping together because
Out.
I'm trying to put the girls on, but they don't put
Don't
on.
set me up for a good time.
And then this is one. I don't know if
Oh, that's nice. What number is that one?
one.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look back at that. The colors look nice.
Oh yeah.
I love going makeup shopping. So
Listen, me and
I
you.
I got introduced to Ulta Beauty like probably a year or I would say a year ago because I would just go to Sephora.
Uh huh.
The first time I went to Ulta Beauty, I was like, "What is this?"
No, I'm going where the sale is. So when I found,
Sephora and Ulta Beauty, it took me a minute, but I like Ulta now. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's
yeah,
fun.
it's definitely different. I'm glad that they have more of the Sephora ish.
Absolutely, absolutely. Of course, of course.
But I
Just
like.
because I was a Sephora, that doesn't mean I bought Yves Saint Laurent and Dior all the time. Now, don't get me wrong, Dior will get you there. Their foundation, chef kiss. But
I have
Sephora
to.
collection, Fenty Beauty, yeah,
You know,
they're great lines too.
when I worked at Sephora, the girls loved Fenty, but it oxidized so bad on them that they would just always bring it back. But because they loved Rihanna, they loved Fenty, and that's the marketing thing that you were saying about how these things are literally flying off the shelves because of the person. They could have horrible products, but
Yeah, I love their what is it? The lip stain, the red.
yes,
Oh my gosh,
that's one thing that they got right for.
and the lip glosses too,
Yes,
fabulous. Cause
so
it wasn't sticky. I don't live for a sticky lip
our,
gloss.
our products are not sticky either, which is one thing that I really wanted to make sure because I hate that beauty store lip gloss stickiness, and then they have a smell, and
No,
it just feels cheap. And no,
no. But your products are quality. If you're
thank
looking for quality products, beautiful lashes for everyday events, make sure you check out her website. I promise you, I'm gonna put everything in, and I'm also gonna reach out to you so you can give me everything in details so they can
you. Okay,
have all the information right, so I can put in a description for you. But
awesome.
your makeup look fabulous.
Thank you.
Listen, hubby gonna have to take you. What is it? Brunch? Let
Baby,
me lie.
somewhere. I can't
Brunch.
decide.
Okay, you look good. So now that we're done with our makeup, we're gonna do the last segment of my live, which is
Ooh.
Have you read your word? Have you read your word? Have you read your word? Praise God.
Woo!
Listen, I know a little doing one, two. I know you be singing, but anyway, I digress. So, if you guys haven't known, I have been on a journey of reading the entire Bible. I already read the New Testament, and now I'm in the Old Testament in the book of Samuel.
Ooh, okay.
And I honestly feel like I gotta run it back because every time I get like a aha moment, I call it moments where like my brain explodes because I'm like, wow, what? So anyway, if you haven't read your word, please read your word today. You haven't heard anything else in this life. Read your word. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of lessons that I learned from the book of Samuel. Excuse me, from Saul and David, which was a very, very beautiful stories where I feel like I gotta run it back. So the book of Samuel, book 1. Saul was the sorry, let me give you chapter and verse. 1 Samuel 9-10. Saul was the first king of Israel. God gave him clear instructions, like in 1 Samuel 15, where he commanded Saul to completely destroy the Amalekites and all their possessions. But
Mm.
Saul chose partially obedience. He spared King Agag and kept the best of the livestock. This disobedience was counted as rebellion, and God told him that his kingdom would not endure. First Samuel 15:22-23. Because of Saul's disobedience, God chose David to be the next king. 1 Samuel 16. From that point on, we see a tragic yet honorable contrast between Saul and David. Saul did not put God first, and his jealousy, desire for power, led him down a path of despair, ultimately ending in his death. 1 Samuel 31. David, on the other hand, was honorable. Even when Saul tried to kill him multiple times, which is diabolical to me. 1 Samuel 18-19, David never took matters into his own hands. He obeyed God fully, trusting him for guidance and timing. David's story shows the power of humility, submission, and obedience to God. Through their stories, we see how jealousy, pride, or rebellion can destroy a life, while faithful obedience and trust in God bring honor and lasting legacy. Anytime you feel jealousy, pride, or even if you feel like you have a little bit of rebellion spirit,
Mm.
always remember to submit it unto the Lord. Let Him guide your heart in action and trust that obedience, humility leads to true honor in God's eyes. So my word and encouragement for you today is to have a level of self-awareness. And I know we live in a time where social media is like a thing. We try to compare, oh my gosh, look at their house. Oh my gosh, look at their cars. They have this much followers. They have this, they have that. Any moment that you feel a sense of jealousy, a sense of, I got it all together, I don't need no help, because not asking for help is pride. Hello?
Yeah.
Anytime you feel that pride spirit in you, that rebellious spirit, I don't want to listen to God's word, I don't want to pray, I don't want to read the Bible, I want to just live my life how I want to live it. Submit that into the Lord, because one thing that God is asking is for us to be honest, because He already knows. He knows already. So just be honest with Him, because I wouldn't want your life to be like Saul's. Saul had a jealousy spirit in him. He had full of pride. He disobeyed God, but he didn't seek God after. And one thing I don't want is to miss God's presence.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
That's dangerous.
So be honest with yourself, saying, God, I'm struggling with this. And if you have to delete your Instagram, delete it. If you have to unfollow someone, unfollow them. And listen, let me put myself in. I've been looking at the mamas out there and they bods. I'm like, wow, you have 8 kids? My gosh. But you don't know if they took Ozempic. You don't know if they did a weight loss surgery. You don't know what happens when they put that camera down. The
Yeah.
same way where you'd be envious of someone having 1 million subscribers or 1 million followers. You don't know if they bought those 1 million subscribers. You don't know what they had to do to get that million. So be content. Submit everything unto the Lord, everything that you're struggling with, and be honest with God. So that's my encouragement for you guys today. Listen, thank you guys so much for joining me on my Makeup and Conversation Live. Thank you, Ruth. Oh my
Thanks
gosh.
for having
We
me.
gotta bring you back. You
Oh, thank
phenomenal. Thank you for saying yes. And I appreciate all of you guys for supporting us and dropping the comments for us. Be sure that you are following
you. Yeah.
Ruth on Instagram. Ruth is favored on Instagram. Excuse me. Her beauty page line, Mateo by Ruth on Instagram. And say your website one more time. One more again. Come on.
MateoByRoot.com. Go ahead and shop.
Period. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing Saturday. Ruth,
God bless you, God.
Takuba. You made my day today.
God
All
bless
right.
you. Have
Do
a
you
great.
have any final word? Oh, also, before you go, do you have any encouragement that you want to tell someone that, are in a different season of life, or anything that you feel like God is leading you to say as we close?
Mm,
Just a nugget.
I will just say I'll piggyback off of what you said and say that comparison is the thief of joy. Don't be so focused on what other people have that you become ungrateful to what God has given you and you don't steward it well because your eyes is on what others have going on. So focus on what the Lord has given you. Be grateful. Continually have gratitude towards the work that He's given you, the things that you are doing, and do not compare yourself to what other people are doing.
Don't.
Everybody has their
Please.
role. We are all unique for a reason. That is why there's only one of you, and even twins are different people. So just continually have that in your mind too. I'm not going to compare myself. I am one of one. I'm unique. I've been made in the image of God, and God desires it to be that way. So
That's good. Clock it, as the girls will say. Clock that. Have an amazing Saturday
you
and bye.
bye. God bless.
I love.